Welcome back to the channel, my friend. Look, I've got a camera here and I've got a camera on my helmet and my tour pack. We're gonna talk about the 2-camera system and mistakes people make when they motovlog and why it drives me nuts, as opposed to, you know, stopping in the middle of the road and having cars drive by you. That drives other people nuts. That's my job. Welcome back to Road Reality. Let's get on the road. So first, let's talk about the 2-camera system. Why do I prefer a 2-camera system? And I have hinted at this in multiple videos in the past, but it really boils down to being able to hide jump cuts. And I showed that in a recent video, but it really does let you hide all the flubs and snubs and dubs and whatever. So in the case of some videos, I will take the same bit of helmet cam footage where my cigar is clearly not in my mouth like this, because sometimes it shows up in the helmet cam footage. And I will take that single bit of footage. I have a bug on my eyeglasses. I'm not cutting that out, but I will take that same piece of video footage and I will smooth out the transition between 3 audio clips and put them together, thus shortening the runtime of the video and making myself sound more intelligent. Because believe me, if you saw my unedited footage, you'd be like, oh my God, that guy can't speak. Might not be your exact words, but hey, that's what I'm rolling with today. And it's really, since we're on Partnership Road, it is a partnership between the 2 cameras, because one shows one thing, one shows something else. And when you switch between the different camera views, you can hide a section like a stop sign or stop light or, you know, traffic, that sort of thing, where you really want to be paying attention to the road and the drivers around you, versus when you're out here and there's not much to deal with other than some, you know, road work or gravel or whatever. And you can easily do that and speak intelligibly and intelligently to a camera. That's the 2-camera system. It really is a boon for motovloggers. And that's not to say it's easy, because then you want to sync up the footage. And if your face is visible like mine, you really got to be on your game, because otherwise people are going to know that your footage is out of sync, and that's no good for anybody. But it also allows you to gather your thoughts and smoke your cigar if you have one. I'm not recommending anybody do it. I'm not proposing that anybody do it, but I do it because I enjoy it, which is why I motovlog. I enjoy the hell out of that too. But you really need the 2-camera system to get away with that stuff better. And I know there's a number of 1-camera motovloggers, and they do it, and they do it well. But it is my preferred setup to have 2 cameras so that everything is as smooth as possible for the viewing experience. It's all about you. My ride, my words, my editing. But at the end of the day, if you're not watching, does it really matter? And I know, I've done videos. I actually just finished up one that I need to release. It's almost an hour long. I won't say what it's about. But that video, that's purely for me. Wow, look at this farmland. Oh yeah, big old hayfield. Anyway, back on topic. The smoothness matters to me in most regards, and the viewer matters in most regards, because sometimes you got to do a video just for yourself. And that's what I did this real long video for. It's for me and anybody who cares to sit through it and watch it. It's a whole unedited ride with very few words. It's not like any other Road Reality video. But the 2-camera system didn't help in that, but it does help in videos like this, where I really need to be on my game and put out a good video that people want to watch. Look at that, 35 through there. That was 10 over the recommended limit. I'm doing good. It was still under the speed limit because of stuff like this. Grass on the road, bonehead mowers. Hi, Doyle. How's your mom and them? Anyway, oh, I need coffee. Coffee. What are these mistakes that I mentioned at the intro that I haven't talked about yet in the 4 minutes of runtime we've had? Well, a lot of guys and gals will come out and they'll do a motovlog and they'll say, you know, in a cutscene, they'll be like, well, I lost the footage, or my camera wasn't recording, or, you know, insert reason here. I won't say excuse, but I will say reason. When in all actuality, they could say, here's the footage, and roll what they had and just make a shorter video. There's no need to pad the runtime with, I was going to say excuses, but reasons or explanation. That's the word I was looking for. There's no reason to pad the runtime with explanation. And it's very rare that you'll see me put up a disclaimer on screen, sorry for the audio or sorry for this. In specific cases where I am testing audio, I will bring up subtitles and stuff just to give clarity to the viewer. But in most regards, I just kind of skip to the next scene and let the viewer figure it out. I think it helps keep them engaged and watching the video, because they don't realize that something bad happened or something errant happened with your technology, the camera died or whatever. Now, specifically with the camera dying, and so if you lean into the camera foul ups, that's one thing. You can make it comedy, you can add to your video, but giving explanations is just not necessary. And now I'm going to break my own rule and explain that I stopped here on the side of the road to take some pictures and to swap batteries. I didn't think I was gonna record this much today, but I've gotten like, this is the third video, so yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So we all make mistakes, right? But you don't have to bring them to everybody's attention. Like I did, having to upshift there. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, boop the like button. I only have so many hands. Anyway, what's the next mistake people make? Well, it's a mistake in my eyes, maybe not in the general public's, but this really drives me nuts. And it's when people will say, hey, I'll catch you back when I get to X, Y, and Z spot or whatever. And that drives me nuts, because just go to the next spot and then start up with, and here we are at the bike show or wherever you're at. I mean, that makes more sense in my head. Leave me a comment below. Do you do this? And if you do, why? I want to know. Or if you're just a watcher or viewer, let me know if it bothers you. You all right, buddy? Okay, I rode by. I didn't get a hands up or thumbs up or anything. Oh no. You do? Okay, good. Okay, so you're all set?
I'm all set.
Okay. I felt bad. I was like, I passed the guy, I didn't get a thumbs up, and I was like, let me turn around and just go check on him.
Appreciate that, I really do.
Well, I saw the guy riding that way and he didn't stop, or I didn't think he stopped or anything. I was like, that guy just rode past him. Let me go not be that guy. You know?
Oh, well, I appreciate it, I really do.
You're welcome. Hey, do you mind being on YouTube?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't mind.
Okay, I'm recording.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I got a camera here. Look, there's another one there. So what's your name?
I'm Alan Axel.
Alan, I'm John. It's nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
All right, and we got another bike behind us. Look at that. I started a trend, people. Oh, I like it. What is that? That's a Softail. What year is your Softail?
A 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
It looks so classic. I love it.
It looks like it's from the 60s.
Look at all the chrome. I love all the chrome. You guys know how to ride, right?
Yeah.
How do you ride one of these things?
Carefully.
Now, I kid. I just did a 1,253-mile road trip last weekend. Yeah, it turns out if you ride slow enough, you don't wreck.
It's crazy how that works. But
I know, right?
somebody always asks me if you like do your floorboard scraper. I don't know. I don't lean it that hard.
All right, well, you guys ride safe. My bike's going to overheat.
I hear you.
But thank you very much. You've now been the intro. Do you mind being on YouTube? Okay, cool. I'm recording. Hey, take it easy. Ride safely. Ride safely. He's got a tow truck coming. I'm sweating my off. Bye. Look, if you see somebody, just stop and check and make sure they're okay. I saw people coming the other way and they didn't. And so I stopped. So this is I'm going to share it on the internet to feel good moment, right? That's not why I did it. I basically just recorded it in case something extraordinary happened, which it didn't. Well, I'm glad he got that taken care of and he didn't have to wait too long for a tow truck. I try to leave all that stuff out and just let you figure out that, hey, I'm at the next spot. Because I'm probably going to say, hey, now I'm at the dealership, or hey, now I'm at VAM, you know, or whatever. VAM's on my mind a lot. I mention it in a lot of videos. Frickin' speed camera, go to heck. Double heck. HE double hockey sticks heck. Skip. Wow, that was cool. I'm patting my own back on that one. Yeah, I did 40-ish, a little under, through that 25-mile-an-hour corner. That's thanks to Jarvis and others helping me with my skills. In reality, I did it myself, so I'm taking all the credit. I mean, I'm the one that did get the bike through that corner. I better go. Watch this. I'll do this at like 5 miles an hour. Yep, like an idiot. Turn the bars, John. Jeez. See, I get one good corner, and then I get a crap corner. Whatever. We're on Glen Road again. I like riding this road. I was on it earlier, and I ended up circling back to it somehow. It was half a mistake. There, I'm leaving that in. That's worth it. And now that we're on the fun part of Glen Road, let's wrap this one up. Filmmaking comes down to, in my opinion, one thing. And that is taking a vision in your head and turning it into a visual and oral, A-U-R-A-L, experience for the viewer. So you don't have to point out your mistakes, you just edit around them. Because that's what it all comes down to, is video editing. Maybe we all need to just cut a little bit more. In fact, I recorded this whole section on the last road, but it wasn't as good. Yeah, it really wasn't. Hopefully I was able to leave in one corner that I did particularly well. I have one good one and then one bad one. This is gonna be a half decent one. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, scoot right through. But really, it's taking a vision in your head and turning it into something viewers wanna watch. And in my opinion, I don't really wanna watch all the mistakes. Just edit around them, figure out what it is you did wrong, and don't do it in the future. Look at that. I did that half decently and stayed leaned over the whole time. Look at me go. This is great. Oh, I love motorcycling. And I love motovlogging, which is why I try to practice at it, get better at it. I have to stop at the stop sign, and then I can go, and I have a cigar in my hand, so the turn's gonna be more difficult, because I like to make life more challenging for myself. Hey, there's the creek. We saw the creek earlier. No, you didn't see it this time. Anyway, moving on. Whee, the coffee is kicking in finally. Yeah, it's a thing. And really, leave me a comment below with a mistake people leave in that you think they ought to cut, or something that people leave in that you ought to cut. And you know what? I've left in enough mistakes in this video to give you plenty of cannon fodder. So leave me comments galore. And you know what? Let's wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do. Thank you for your time watching it today. If you liked it, boop the like button, hit the subscribe button, go watch this video, and don't forget the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day, and 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's cutting more of your footage, something I think we all ought to do. Bye!